never believe what happened to me today.
djlonghairorig here in the house. How's everyone doing? We got a little bit of sound issues, so let us figure it out.
Not trying to pick on it, but I believe it might be Dystopian. Can you mute your mic, Dystopian, and see if we still get that feedback?
Check.
Like it might.
Check.
Yeah,
what?
I think it is Dystopian somehow.
Check. All right, working out the audio kinks here, guys. But hey, welcome to the show, MTG Roundtable. Let's go and start off and introduce everyone. Tell us a little bit about your channel or yourself, or I don't know, your dog or cat, maybe. I don't know. All right, Moxman, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey guys, welcome back to the round table. My name is MTG Moxman. I like to cover a lot of reserve lists and old school cards and bring you those prices and potential upswing whenever possible. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. It's awesome.
All right, we got Pat the Popper, new YouTuber, been building. Nice job, brother. Hell yeah. What are you at now, man?
Right now, I think I'm just over 160. I think, yeah, 160 last time I checked. I'm getting some decent numbers. Mostly, I'm popping off on those single pack popping videos. That's kind of my jam. I love getting into the single cards, but one of the things I've been looking into expanding to, mainly because of Moxman's influence, is picking up singles of an older set. And boy, I've got two big cards I'd like to talk about with Moxman tonight off of that list that's not reserved, but a high-value target of a low-cost entry point. Let me pass it on to Bob. Bob, what's your jam about? What do you do over there on your channel?
I do everything. Anything you want.
Anything you want.
$5. But no, seriously, mostly it's sharing opinions. I do have a co-host that will probably never show up on here because of timing issues. But maybe someday I can get him on here. However, we do some pack openings. We talk basically any topic in Magic, a lot of things that you can't find elsewhere. I really like covering some things like storage options, tokens, those kind of things. Anything that like the viewers want to see. I really do read the comments and try to focus a lot on what the public wants out there.
All right, we may have one or we definitely have a couple popping in later. All right, hey, haven't been on the channel for a minute, and hopefully we got that sound thing figured. Dystopian. No, you need your sound, buddy. The sound.
We were just getting a bit of feedback from you. So, like, whatever you have for output audio.
Is it still coming through?
Oh, yeah, dude. Whatever you're doing is perfect. Oh, I take it back. I can still hear you.
Do you have YouTube on right now?
No, just the StreamYard. So,
All right.
Curious.
Okay, so all right, everyone be quiet. Let him tell us a little about yourself.
Me? I'm nobody. Saved Odysseus during the Odyssey. Anyways, no. So Levi Red, Dystopian World Games, for those that don't know. Small, not so LGS, located in the heart of Washington, at YouTube. Working on a Halloween special right now. So that's like a lot of my time, like trying to get all these different shots, cuts, and on top of everything else, being a parent, and no, it's chaos. Life is chaos. I'm loving it.
Speaking of parent, I didn't get to say it live. We're gonna get to all the peeps in the chat in just a moment. But yeah, dude, congrats on what you said, is it Johnny? No,
Garrett. Yep, got number 4 now.
Oh boy.
No, I can't say how exponentially harder life has become having my 2 youngest. We were all sharing this, what you're looking at. It's a 1-bedroom office for the better part of the last 3 years, and I finally broke down. I was like, hey, I got to get my family into a better home. That way I can dedicate this as my workplace. and now everything's starting to iron itself out, and I'm glad. So thank you for the congratulations. I'm sure you'll all see the youngest in a video. I just gotta wait until he's ready to hold his neck right.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you. Well, congrats again. If you go on mute, just there you go. Okay, thank you. We're gonna work with it. Hopefully, you can figure it out, and then go from there.
I guess it just means that we're going to give that much more of a mic stand to Dystopian when he gets it. We're passing that speaking stick off to him.
Exactly.
Hey, while I've got you for a moment, Moxman. Oh, go ahead, DJ.
Okay, real quick. Let's get to the newest member, Minty Magic MTG. How you doing, bud? Oh, he should come back. He's just trying to figure it out.
What's up, everybody?
There he is.
No feedback from me, I hope.
No, you're good.
You scared him off.
Clear and true.
So I didn't have enough time to kind of get a camera rig going. I was hoping I could use my phone as a camera while being in here, but I don't think that's possible without me using the camera for all the audio and stuff. And I think that just might be worse than using my headset.
I can help you with that if you get with me offline.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, beautiful. And Pension, how you doing, bud?
I'm all right, dude. Just taking one day at a time, man. The last couple things I've been doing, other than looking for a new home, I've been streaming Alan Wake this week since it came out. And, played a few paper games this week as well. I took 2 games out of 3. And other than that, man, just having a good time. How about you guys? What are you guys up to this week?
Killing,
busy too. In the hustle.
Yeah, for sure.
Hustle,
that 9 to 5.
All right, let's
just
say hi
recently,
to the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, bud. I just want to say hi, DK MTG and Wolfwitch. Wolfwitch, it's been a minute, man. Oh, now that you're all cozied up in your new house, congrats again, bud. And come by and hang out more often, bro. We love you, bro. All right, and DK MTG, you already know. Yeah, I want to say like round table. I don't know. Oh, 1 second. I don't know, but it's just funny, it's a round table. But that's the only thing that came to mind, so that's why I didn't do it. Okay. Let's see if we still got feedback.
What's going on,
yo? Okay.
How's it looking?
We still got echo.
God, we keep running into this problem, especially with me, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing on.
Do you have an output besides? Are you working completely off a laptop?
No, this is just the Google Pixel.
Well, that's most likely it. Your input and output is the same thing. So if you have headphones, you can plug it in, and then
that's how we beat it last time. So,
yeah.
Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mute you. So, but just wave frantically, or I'll call you out, and then we'll give you the spotlight to talk about whatever. All right, cool, guys. Thank you for all coming. And as you can see, we got 7. I would like to get to 10. So I'm working on a couple other channels. Oh, here we go. Pat just flipped out. What's with everyone flickering, man? Are we playing Magic or what?
I'm having some internet outages living here in the Great Northeast.
Oh.
Yeah. But I have a discussion I'd like to take up with Moxman about not on reserve list cards that are really worth taking up.
What do you got for me? I'll let you know.
So I'm thinking about an Urza's Destiny card called Wake of Destruction. Now, this is a 3 red, 3 colorless sorcery speed for destroy target land and all lands with the same name as that card. Right. Now, It's only got a single printing, but it's not on the reserve list. It's legal in both Legacy, Commander, and Vintage. So this is rather playable at a current value of $347 to $349 American. Foils going $386, and you can have this card. I got you, buddy. And I think this is a really good buy for that price. With a Jeska's Will, you can get this if someone has a full grip, which is pretty easy in Commander, and then you can destroy everything that someone else is playing with. Now, my big thing is I play slivers, so I don't particularly care at a certain point about having lands that produce mana, because I have creatures that do it, and everything will be indestructible, and you can't mess with me at that point. So I think this would be a perfect add to my deck, and that's how I came upon it. And once I did, I realized I might want to get 20 or 30 copies. So I went on to my local buy sites and realized there aren't a lot of copies. I could take all of those copies. I just figured I'd say something in a reasonably closed yet open format.
Okay, hold on.
I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen and slip back over.
Okay,
All
so
right.
what I'm seeing here is the
go
card playability of 3 red, 3 other. Very playable in Commander. The fact it only has 1 printing is an upside. The foil is very affordable at around $65 Canadian, give or take, depending on shipping charges. There's not a lot of copies for sale on the 12 sites I'm looking at.
Right. It's pretty much got like all of those flags that are saying, hello, it's nice to meet you. I'd like to say hello. Can you put me in your binder?
And remember, although it is reprintable, there's no guarantee Wizards will ever reprint it, because that's a game clearing card that affects the site. It's like Tsunami and stuff, right? It'll target certain things,
especially because it's lands, and in such an open format of Commander, if you just say oh goodness, everything's a swamp.
Yeah.
Yawgmoth.
Yeah. Or Yavimaya.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh God,
goodness.
That's evil.
Oh goodness. Did we just? Oh God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just realizing some of the further implications, because I just traded to a really good friend. Hello, DJ. A Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth that I just didn't need for my collection. So I traded it over for a Smothering Tithe, which I think would just drown out my opponents. But I think this Wake of Destruction would be a really good add to my deck.
Well, it's definitely
all right. Let's get the ritual handled real quick. Ritual, and then carry on, Mox.
Checking something. Sorry, I'm.
Oh no, I've got his gears churning. I like this. He's working like a metal worker over there. Or should I say he's
6 stores already answered back. I got 6 stores going right now. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. I like
so,
this.
So of the 6 stores that are commenting, we're looking at 5 in stock in total, and 3 of them are at one store here locally. 2 are not answering, and the email has been answered by the rest. So it has lots of good buy qualities. I doubt people are really aware this card's around.
Right. Yeah, I was
just cards like this when they're old. A lot of people forget cards like this exist, right?
Yeah, I was messing around. I was really intrigued with a recent purchase I got. Let me throw that up. I got Defense of the Heart, a great Urza's Saga, Urza Legacy, whatever the hammer is. Legacy. You know, so yeah, I was messing around. I was looking at some of the other cards out of this set, and I was just thinking, hey, you know, Moxman puts up a lot of really good videos. I picked up a Soldevi, you know, cheap, you know, under $20, you know, Kiljoran Outpost, same thing, a couple of dollars. Yep. And I was, hey, you know, what are some of these underpriced cards that'll never ever come back? So back to you. I was looking around on the big list, you know, is it worth, you know, spend $15,000? Now I'm going to buy some singles, just like Mox and the Professor say, you know. So I was looking around on the list, and I saw that beautiful Wake of Destruction. No secondary printings, super cheap, very limited offerings on pretty much every platform. So I'm gonna go in. I just got paid. I got an extra $200. I'm gonna go around. I just bought 2 boxes of Commander Legends before Rudy put out that goddamn video blowing up my shit. Sorry, DJ, for the spot, but I gotta say, Commander Legends, it's gonna blow up. I put in my money, but I'm spending my extra bits on these Wake of Destruction. I see some movement.
There's quite a few on eBay. eBay platform so far, I'm tracking 60. Right?
60. Well, I can take 10.
Right? Some of them are as cheap as $2 to $3.
10 is double-digit percentage.
Right? I'm just saying that the potential for the card is good. If people start using it, it'll go up even more. So by putting a video out, you're letting people know the card exists, which of course could give it exposure, which makes it go up as well. It's market manipulation 101, right?
I'm going to send Rudy a message and ask him if he's got some and offer him to buy 100. No kidding.
They can make a mention on his thing.
Well, you know, it's not like I've had the guy make a video or two for me before, so I'll see what it does. I'm looking to actually get, he's got the #1 world supply of Ikoria pre-release packs. I want to get at least 10. I'd like to see what he can do for me on this. If you send him messages, no joke, you pay him money. He does work. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome, dude. I want to, while Mox is still here, and then give me a second. Dystopian, did you want to say anything on that card?
Maybe one or two things. Not specifically on that card, but on rares from the Urza block, Legacy, Saga, the whole block have been moving, I've noticed. Thank you, Moxman, for the Soul Devi tip, because I had to go out and pick myself up too before they skyrocketed into the unknown with even the revised dual lands. A year ago, they were as affordable as fetch lands. And you fast forward to 2021, you're looking at not even like over 300, 400% increase in price. And now they're close to untouchable by, the common player, by the casual player. Like, there's no, hopefully it kind of tapers down a little bit throughout the holiday season, but I don't think we'll ever see revised duels going back into the $100 range. And it's insane. The amount of exposure that content creators and the amount of attention that they draw to the finance and the just general and gameplay, it's amazing. It's something you can't really put into words. It's there. It's there.
I'm gonna mute you just to kill the echo. But I did want to hear from you. Okay, there we go. I don't mean to mute you guys. It's just he just got to find his headphones and stuff like that. Anyways, I want to get into one of the topics while we still have Mox, because he's going to be clearing out here in a moment. So what do you guys think of that charity secret layer? I think it's pretty cool. I need the creator host, so I might try to get there. I don't know. But what do you guys think? The kid art, at least, is done by a kid, and it tells you the age. So you're like, oh, I'm like, I'm gonna try to get that 50. That's what I'm thinking. How about you, Mox?
It's very cute, right? It's like when you see kids put children's art up around the school, and it's all for they're gonna sell it for charity. I've seen it at my own kid's school. I like that idea. But remember this: there's always that selfish intention. Anything they sell in Secret Lair, anything they give away cheap like that, anything they donate money, it's a tax write-off for Hasbro, right? They get to write everything off. That's why companies ask for your money and say, hey, can you donate
50% of it anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they have production costs and they have things associated, but it's still a really nice thing to do. So I'm totally on board with it. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely, if I can afford it, I'm definitely on board with that. Definitely, anything, we're planning for next Comic-Con about doing something for charity. Bob came up with it, I want to say 2 weeks ago, and helping the underprivileged. And I'm halfway there with a set of things I want to go over with you guys. I was really shook up this past week, most of you know, but we'll get there. actually, I'm going to be talking to Emily on Sunday, who runs all the vendor stuff and also runs the con. So I'm going to, kind of propose a little bit. So that's where we stand with that.
But I don't want to be. I just want to make sure we get in a good convo with Moxman, because he's going to be bouncing here in a couple of minutes. So Bob,
I
quickly,
like
what do you think about it? We'll go into in detail after Mox leaves, because I'm going to pull up the article in the whole 9 yards. But go ahead.
Okay, I'll cover my quick thoughts on it. Quick thoughts are not a big fan of the artwork, though. I think it's a cute concept. I don't know about necessarily playing those cards per se, but I love the Extra Life Secret Lair concept. I don't care what Hasbro does with the money. The most that I can do as a Magic the Gathering purchaser to do something positive without having to go through all the extra efforts that we're going through with Kenshin, and just purely buying a product that can help somebody. I mean, there's nothing else out there we can say like that for Magic. So 2 thumbs up. It's the only one.
Definitely.
I don't want any of the other Secret Lairs right now. That's it. That's the only one I'm going to buy.
Yeah, no. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Minty, welcome. And did we get your intro? We kind of did, right?
I don't know. We can do that after Moxman leaves if you want. I don't really have a whole
Okay,
bunch
sure.
For the Secret Lair, so I kind of like the artwork. I kind of like that it's weird and cutesy. I was actually planning on getting some artwork done by my daughter on a playmat. And then I also saw that Dragon Shield, they have their own custom sleeves. You can get artwork on that. So I was really debating on getting custom sleeves made by my daughter and making a Rarity My Little Pony deck, because she loves My Little Pony. Going back to the other charity one. But I think my problem with these is I don't like the card selection. I mean, I think Craterhoof's great, but is Metalwork Colossus played anywhere? Mold Drifter, I guess, is kind of played. Like, I think
that needed to be Mystic Remora and
Mystic
not
Remora,
Mold Drifter.
exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
They always seem to do that with these, where they have one good card and then the only Secret Lair that had all good cards was the Phyrexian one.
The Extra Life Secret Lair last year was baller with the protection.
That was the
Consecrated Sphinx and Coco and
that one was good, and I liked the Black is Magic one as well. I thought that one had. I mean, obviously, Cultivate is printed everywhere, but I like the Teferi's protection and stuff they put in. But
I'm queuing up your to-go video, Moxman. But everyone, don't say anything. That way we don't trigger the echo. I want to hear what Dystopian wants to say about it.
Yep, sounds good.
There you go, bud.
Oh, my own? My bad. I'm taking advantage of the time where I'm muted. I'm actually on the topic of Extra Life. I cried last year when I saw the promotion for MTG. So having 4 kids, it really struck us. It struck me. So I'm trying not to break down. Hold on. Let me get my composure. No, I really, really support the charity. This year, I decided to take part in it. I'm actually working with Team MTG to raise funds for the Seattle Children's Hospital, and I've got my own giveaway raffle in place as I'm raising funds for the Extra Life Foundation, because, really, it's all about kids. We used to be them, we're getting old. Our time is going to pass sometime in the next 100 years, and it's going to be the kids. I was an underprivileged youth, so I didn't have a lot of good, decent, I was I was blessed to have taken part in charity events, in my youth. So looking back on that, being able to reflect on that and actually take part in something in that category now, it's something that I like. I cannot say anything negative about it. As far as the cards themselves, for sure. I think I'm gonna get them because they're so goofy. It's kids art. It's not supposed to be taken seriously, but Sometimes, it's my kids draw me over 50 pictures a day, and some of them make it to the fridge, a lot of them don't. But at the same time, like, they put their hearts into it. They put their everything into it. They're like, I'm going to make something that my parents are going to like, or my friend's going to like, that somebody's going to like. So I can appreciate that. And then the altruists that bring that youth drawing into a fully formed piece of art. It's amazing, man. Like, I'm probably going to end up picking it up if I end up having the resource. So
cool.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to mute you. There you go. Just for the echo. But I know, Mox, it's your time, right?
It's that time, boys and girls.
Goodbye. All right, let's cue you out. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. I appreciate it. And
Anytime, guys.
let me cue you out. And I think here we go. We always gotta do this for you.
Shop smart. Shop S-smart. You got that?
Yeah! Guys, have a great show. Enjoy yourselves. I'll see everyone next week.
Great to see you. Have
All
a
right,
good night.
Have a good night,
Sounds
man.
great, but
Hey, man, as soon as he leaves, I just got to say, buy all of those cards before he puts out a video.
If I could chime in on that, Pat, now I kind of try to hold my tongue so other people could talk, but my thoughts are, and I muse through my collections sometimes on Sunday. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't see Coach here today, but I think I'm going to switch up my Sunday stream and go back through the audit. My take on any old cards is get them while they're cheap. What I tend to do is when I order something from like Cool Stuff Inc. or Card Kingdom, and yeah, I'm throwing down a lot of names, so you can smack me later, DJ.
Hold up.
But
check my sponsors at the.
Yeah, one second. Let me Dystopian wants to say something.
Nope, didn't want to say anything. My bad. I was just pointing at Bob, affirming his.
That guy's
affirmation.
He's on it.
If you have no vintage cards, get them immediately, because that time's over. It's not going to be done again.
Yeah, so
the value's on time.
When I order them, when I order any card, right, I go and look at like 25-cent Legends cards, right, and I'll order like 30 of them or 50 of them or something. Even commons. Yeah. And Rudy did a video on it recently, and I'm like, damn it.
Right.
That's sort of my jam. Ice Age cards, it doesn't matter. Anything, like, I don't really target things much past like 2000 because they printed so many. Maybe the Lorwyn block eventually, but I think that's still too close. But any of those cards, especially any like Urza's Saga, the whole Urza's block, any rares that you get, in my opinion, less than $1, do it. Buy 30 of them, 50 of them, 100 of them. Do you really think they're going to go down from here? You can't go back and reprint them, even if they reprint new copies of them. I think that the Magic community is way off base with this artificial, let's get reserve list cards. And I think eventually what they'll see is, holy shit, even if it's not on the reserve list, I want the Legends copy of that card. I want the Urza Saga original copy of that card. The Mirage copy, because you can't go back and print more. They didn't print ass tons of them, so eventually people will get the clue that, oh shit, they are actually rare just being the original set. That will have value someday, period.
Bob, that just sounded funny. Say that again. It was oh yeah, okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Ass time.
Oh yeah. Oh. So anyways, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Thumbs up, dude. If you have any of those cards that are talking to you, you can't go wrong with getting a bunch of old cards, right? Everything is going to happen, maybe not to the same extent that happened to the alpha and beta cards. There's nothing in there that's cheap anymore. Not the lands, nothing. No common that's even complete shit. So if you have a card that you can play and you get one out of those older sets, do it. Do it now before they get older, because they're not going to print more of those. It's not like, oh shit, we found 10 warehouses full of Urza Saga boxes. That's not going to happen. So yeah, dude, totally agree with that. And since we have a limited audience, I don't mind sharing that too. I do exactly that myself.
Like I would like to get more Storm Seekers from Chronicles.
Do you have your volume on your YouTube, Kenshin?
I don't think so.
Huh. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't hear any echo. So, anyways, that's my take, Pat. You know, so take that for what it's worth. Yeah, dude, absolutely. If you see cards that you feel have some value, get them. And the Defense of the Heart, oh, what a beast of a card still today. Right? That could be a backbreaker.
Didn't they have like a Judge promo with that? At one point?
They might. I've got 4 copies myself. It breaks my heart. I sold a foil copy of it for like $6 in 2010. I was like, oh. But yeah, let's not go there. But anyways,
thank
so
you
for anybody listening,
Minty,
absolutely
for pulling out.
Old cards.
Pawz, how you doing, bud? For sure. Pawz Brown, how
What
are
up,
you doing?
guy?
Hopefully you're going to be joining us soon. Well, just let us know. We'll be chilling. I want to get into the article here real quick, just because it's cool. I mean, they blew up the cards and everything. So if you guys get a chance, I suppose I could put the link down in the description later or something. I don't know. If you guys are interested in the link, let me know, because I just copy and throw it up in there. But yeah, if I can do this. So yeah, how's everyone been, man? It's been a crazy week, I tell you what. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
bringing up the article.
It's been a rough week.
Oh no, it's fine. It's
really.
fine. Okay, let me blow this up here. All right, so yeah.
When is this dropping,
so
by
this
the way?
is the Extra Life. What's up?
When is it? November 8th. Okay. I'm definitely getting some. I'm probably going to get 4 copies.
I'm going to ask for
Maybe
help.
2 quotes
Maybe if you want to work something out, Bob, because I want a copy too. The foil copy. I mean, that's 2 commander decks, even if one does look like, well, it actually was a kid that drew it. So I'm like, that's cool, man. All right. So they have these cute pictures. They blew up the cards, and they're at the Children's Hospital. So this is for which? Oh, yeah. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. And it says 100% of Wizards donations go directly to them. So they're splitting, to cover costs and whatnot. 50% of the sales go to the Children's Hospital. So that's pretty cool. So there's one of the kids, and I don't know if she did the that might be Kira right there. Yeah. Good job. They blew up the cards. I want these blown up cards. These are awesome. Yeah, and there's another one there.
Dude. Good luck, though.
Oh yeah,
they should make
look
that
at that. It's like the size of the kid.
So here's a concept. Since we're on it with those blown up cards, I had thought about this several times. Why not make it like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where you get a card that's like a golden ticket that you redeem for like one of those blown up oversized cards?
That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
So let's go over the cards while it's blown up here already. Mole Drifter, I swear to God, they put that in everything. So card wise, it's not big money at all. It's like a quarter, but it is cool because it has that kid art. Was it Arlen? Let's see if I can blow that up a little bit. How's that? You guys see it better now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool.
I gotta say,
it's Mole Drifter.
Artist rendition of all of them. I love the artwork the artist did on it.
Oh yeah, and the artist, the digital artists, give them props too, because they literally made, they used that as an outline and went with it. So it's like, all right, cool. Yeah, we all know Mole Drifter. It's been around forever. It's a freaking quarter card, so value wise, not a big deal. But props to this kid, and the artist that ran with that. So I think the whole concept.
Do any of you run Mole Drifter?
I do. I do. I do. I run the Friday Night Magic one in my deck. He's an Urza.
Nice. Does anyone have the was it the Time Spiral Remastered one or whatever? Oh really? You got the not etched, but what was it?
I think I have it as well.
Time shifted.
Time shifted, yeah.
That must look really nice.
Yeah, I love to bling out my low end, so it's like I don't play blue. Also, I'd be all over that. All right, so we got another big card, Crater Hoof Behemoth, and hold on, did I don't have the other screen on? Did Dystopian? Did you want to see something on it real quick? Nah. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, I need this card anyways. I did not get lucky. I got to crack like 2 boxes of Jumpstart, so I didn't get the Super Elf Zavala or this one. And this one, you got the kids art. It's cute. I think I heard someone said that is he throwing spaghetti, and I'm like, that'd be cool. if they have another artist rendition of him throwing spaghetti, I'd be like, that's dope. Because you know what I'm thinking, ma spaghetti. You know what I mean?
You don't.
Yeah. All right, but
Creator, here we go.
The
artist like exercise with ropes. You know what I'm talking about? Where you do the rope exercise with spaghetti noodles. That would be baller.
I could tell you the older artist that did a great job, and he is available, the Creator with Behemoth, on Fridays. You just have to schedule it with them, ladies and men, or whatever you go for, because that tongue, yo. But yeah, the forced and all that. I don't know. I like the art. This is the value card. We're looking at like $40 on the regular for a regular Crater Hoof.
Yeah, something like that.
And you get 2 of them.
Yeah. In name only. I don't know. The art is whatever. But hey, that's 2 commander decks. So I'm like, bro, I have to get this.
It's 2 playable Crater Hoof Behemoths.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, I'm gonna get 2 of these. Like, I don't have one right now, so 2 of them.
Don't forget, you get 2 Mole Drifters.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Red Mole Drifters and all my blue decks.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's get on to the other dollar bulk bin card. Metalwork Colossus. I mean, you could build around this if you really wanted to. It's a nice 10/10 for 11 that you can get out cheap. So there you go. If you have a big old artifact, it can come out like almost free. And you can sacrifice 2 artifacts to bring it back to your hand. So whatever. But the art is cute, Got High-End Tran here, age 6, did that little doodle for art for us. And then I think the artist, was it Chris Rand? Sorry, it's all blurry for me.
He's working on like maybe a Prosper Tomebound, something like that.
Yeah. Prosper, really? Huh. Okay.
All the artifacts.
I would never run this.
with the treasure tokens.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But Prosper doesn't really win by me swinging with a 10/10.
No, but you can get them out for cheap.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I need help with my Prosper deck.
Any treasure deck, this could work in.
Yeah,
I mean, I had this in my Brea deck, and then I took it out because it didn't really do anything.
Did it come with that Brea deck at one point?
It might have. I can't remember. I got it when it first came out.
It may have. The only deck I can see them being playable in, really.
Yeah, so there's that challenge, but the art that I can't read his last name, unfortunately. Chris Can anyone pull up that artist name?
I agree with you, DK. I mean, I love how the
art is amazing.
Artist did the rendition, but the art itself, I'm like, that's a Crater Hoof? Okay.
Yeah, I whatever. I'm just like, hey, that's an opportunity for 2 commander cards, and maybe I can make a better proxy or something, but I don't know. I just like supporting this kid that's in the hospital that drew this for us.
Yeah. I would just say this is probably one of the least playable in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, least playable. But the art that this guy did from the Metalwork Colossus is amazing and creepy AF. I mean, seriously,
they all did a great.
He did a great job.
All the artists did.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you guys imagine if that was a metal worker?
Oh yeah, dude. Right.
Well, first off, that would be breaking so many rules. Dude, you want to
Chris
talk
Ron
about
was what I was trying to get
lighting up. Printing a reserve list card. Oof.
I think it's funny
that was
here
you go. What do you think about that? That because everybody loves these Extra Life, for children's charity. What if they reprinted reserve list cards for the children's charity? Woo!
Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead, step up and say something negative about it.
I don't know if they could do that legally. Well, I guess
no, they won't. They won't. They won't.
Technically,
but,
they can.
Yeah.
I did a video that they can reprint any reserve list card exactly functional. They say functionally exactly the same name, everything. The only thing that they have to do is make it not tournament legal. So silver border it, or put some symbol on it that says not tournament legal. And you can reprint a Black Lotus. It's on their page.
Wow.
Just so you know.
Interesting.
And here's the ages. It's just funny that they put the artist age as well, the digital artist. I don't know. I want to pick it up for the creator hosts, just that way I have them, and they're like totally legit. And I will definitely put the kid art one in a jank deck for sure, just for the the magical jankness. You know what I mean? I don't know. If you guys can afford it, get it. If not, cool. Pick out the singles later,
you can
though.
afford to help out kids get it.
Yeah, exactly. I can. I'm still gonna try to do this.
I'm kind of curious to see what the. So, do you think that they're gonna put 2 surprise cards or secret cards in there?
I doubt it.
Since they have the kids art and the artist art.
I'll be honest, I have completely the most sour opinion.
Stomping, did you want to say something? Just wave at me. No? Okay. Just check. I don't want to leave you out. It's just we gotta be quiet while he talks so we don't get the echo.
Right, with the reverb. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah, no,
I've got pretty much the most sour opinion across all stages of this, so I'm gonna keep my opinion pretty quiet on this. I don't like any of this. Yeah. And that's pretty much where I'll stop.
Fair enough. We'll get into it later. Did someone get a hold of Guy or the hacker?
I do have to get going in about 15 minutes.
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Bob. I've been talking with Dave a little bit here and there. He said he was doing some incognito kind of stuff for the next week or two. So I think he's just, as long story short, he's not going to be available in the next week or two. He's got some personal stuff he's got to take care of.
I do have a couple pictures I'd like to share. I kind of spoiled last week my buddy who did those deck boxes, and I'm not trying to shill so much, but they're just so baller. I wanted to share them with people. Oh, I'm up. Oh, shit. I didn't know right away. All right, hold on. So
you're so big and handsome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so exactly.
Can you guys see it?
That's dope.
And let me bring up the other one. So he's making them custom for people.
Oh, neat.
Oh shit, I don't have the one on the back of this one. He has a blue mana symbol. So it was pretty sweet.
That's pretty.
He's doing custom orders. I don't know how to get them from him, but again, I just wanted to show that because it tickled me. I thought maybe you guys would enjoy them too. I think you can order them. I just don't know quite how. If any of you guys are interested in that, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. But I mean, he's probably my best friend, and I thought it was amazing because he doesn't even play Magic, so he's just doing this for other people. I was like, that is effing sweet, dude. That is exactly tickles me as a Magic player. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. Like I showed you guys last week, the deck box.
Pawz says, that's dope. Pawz says, what's up, Pat? What's good?
Chilling, killing that villain.
Oh. All right, here we go. Dystopian.
Wagwan, Pawz. Wagwan.
I just learned this one. Damn. Hade.
What?
No patois?
Oh,
yeah, my man.
French on me.
Nah, it's the island. Yeah, I refill here.
As Morano Martica Dice in the Kuldakar?
It's super close, Bob. I'm surprised. That's really close. Yeah, no. I lived with I lived in a boarding house before I married my Vietnamese wife, so that's a little bit of Jamaican for you. He's saying, "How you doing?" I said, "Man, I'm living the life. How you doing?"
I've smoked a bit of Jamaican before.
Yeah, haven't we all? But not the real.
Oh,
I
used to
really
live in South Florida,
feel.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm a big fan of this new set coming up. I think that with Crimson Vow, we're going to see a lot of change with what we got out of our last set. I think that we're going to see a lot of improvement out of the cards that we saw were not such hot deals out of the last set, which I'd like to see. You know, a +1 to a card that had 1/1.
yeah. Hey, Dystopian, if you want to say something, I'll just wave at me and I'll unmute you. It's just we have that echo going, so I want to make sure that everyone can hear each other and all that. So we're not doing that on purpose, guys. Well, actually, we are, because we're trying to avoid that. All right.
You really are freaking out, man.
This one,
I'm freaking out.
You are freaking out.
All right. So we could cover more on the kids thing if you'd like. I just want to show that off. I think it's a neat thing. We all have different opinions here. So Bob's going to pick up in mass, possibly. What do you think, Minty? Are you on board? Are you going to get some of those charity kid art cards?
You know what? I have a feeling I probably will pick this one up, honestly, just for the Crater Hoofs. I mean, I don't buy too many Secret Lairs. The first one I bought was Kaleidoscope, which had, you know, the Dragon, the Sliver High or Sliver Overlord. Could I run Slivers? And then I ended up I have a Sliver deck. And I ended up giving away the Scarecrow guy, I can't remember his name, to somebody else. And then the only other Reaper Lair I have, the Reaper King. Ooh, the only other Sliver, or the only other Secret Lair I got was the one with all the different birds, because I love birds. My dad's a birder. It's been kind of in my family, so you know there's the Birds of Paradise, the
whatever it was.
It was called the Ornithological Society, or the Ornithological Society.
There it is, Pat. Yeah.
Ornithological. I can't even say it. But again, it was just because there were some of those cards that I wanted and I liked the artwork.
Flex.
And on these ones, you know, like I said, it kind of reminds me of something my kid would do. I think the Craterhoof looks like some sort of Pokemon using Solar Beam or something. So I think the fact that they give you both copies makes it more appealing. If it was just the artist rendition, I don't think I would like it as much. But I think I like that they have those other ones. And yeah, I'm not going to play Mold Drifter at all. But you sit on these cards and, you know 10 years, they're probably worth $50 each. You never know.
I'll be honest. As a Pat that runs Slivers to another Pat that runs Slivers, I absolutely love what you're doing over there, buddy. You know, just keep it up, 100%. You know,
I got my camera working too. I can show you.
If you need any help, my commander deck's rocking hard. You know, I'm working on it every day. I'm buying cards.
So just as a
side
note,
wait. Big ups.
It looks like the Crimson Vow commander deck is more
all
expensive.
Three of us. we are the Hive.
Yeah. What was it that you were showing off there?
Oh, Sliver Overlord, man. That's the only way you can run this deck. I could take Sliver. I could take first Sliver. Take the Sliver Queen. Take Sliver Legion. I take it all. I had somebody try to play Morphon on me. I took that too.
Look at you, you naughty boy, you. Did you check out that Commander Quarters episode?
Not yet, I don't believe.
Oh, that boy. He put out a great video of a one sliver commander deck where I turn your stuff into slivers and I take it. And then I turn your stuff into slivers and I take it. And yours, I take it. Oh, he's a naughty boy.
Changeling or whatever.
Yeah, tribal spells. I just picked myself up at Maskwood Nexus because I'm a dirty boy too.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bob. If I could, I'd give you a big old dab I'd put the potato to it. You know, mash them potatoes.
Nice. Very nice, guys. So the other thing I want to bring up too, I'm not glorifying it, but I just wanted to bring it up so we're aware. If you see a big collection being dumped somewhere, there's been a bunch of smash and grabs throughout the Midwest coming towards us here in Cali. So yeah, I'm looking, I'm like, hey bro, like what's up with all those boxes? No, it wasn't Dystopian. I'm just saying yeah, exactly. Hey, it wasn't me, homie.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, I know nothing. Yeah, no. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, you're targeting small businesses, and I don't think it's cool. How these people are getting away with it, I hope that they catch them because it's just not cool. But I did want to bring it up because it is happening. Kenshin, did you get that article or no, or did you miss that message?
No, I got that message. I do see what's going on. It's like I passed along to some of my friends out here. I don't think, even if they do come east, I guess. But yeah, I haven't really like 100% focused on everything. So like my attention is somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I did pass it along to the people who I know have stores out here, just in case they try to do it online. So,
all right, and Minty, what's your take on it?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my lighting situation. I mean, I know I kind of said my bit in the Facebook group, but I'm the same way. I mean, you're going to be hitting small businesses. It's kind of, I mean, I obviously if you're thieving stuff, you're not a good person. But you know, if you're, you know, people steal stuff from Walmart, Target, Magic cards from those businesses. I mean, it sucks, but they don't really lose any money. They don't care. But I think about like my brother-in-law who thought about opening an LGS, and like I went to school with a guy who owns the LGS, the one that I go to, and I just think like if he got robbed or you know had his card stolen, I mean, yeah, insurance, you know, he's smart to where he has insurance, but I feel like there's a lot of small businesses that don't really have the best insurance. That's just speculation. I don't have any idea. I don't claim to know anything about small businesses, but I don't know. It just seems like really those are the places you're targeting. Like you're not going to rob the jewelry store. You're going to go target that card shop. Like really?
Right, that's a pretty poor hit. Yeah, in the long
I think
term.
So too. All right.
You know, even as a thief, why is that what you're hitting? You know, that's pretty terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know.
Exactly.
How are you going to sell a magic card? You know, sell a diamond ring. What are you doing here, guys?
Go get
that's a pretty deep market.
Well, and what's unfortunate, what I think is more unfortunate about it is the people who are hitting these LGSs are probably Magic players. They're probably, you know, trading card game players, and they know that the value is there. I mean, the fact that it's all LGSs seems a little too targeted. You know, I mean, if it was like an LGS here, 7-Eleven here, and Wendy's here, or whatever, that's one thing. But these are people that know what value is in these stores, and that to me is the most unfortunate thing.
Hey Chris, good to see you, man. Hope you catch something good, bro. Let us know, man. All right, so I'm gonna go over to Dystopian real quick. Before I do that, though, it seems like it's pretty much a smash and grab. So they'll steal a car, smash it into the front, go grab all the stuff, and then take off. That's what's been going on, and it sucks. And it seems like they all have they're all doing it simultaneously and moving west. So it's a group of guys, and they're coordinated, and it's just like, holy crap. Yeah, so I'm going to go and pass on to Dystopian. Just, I don't know, give us a quick little, what do you think about that? So, and I'm going to be quiet so we don't get the echo. Here we go. What's up, Core? All right, here we go.
Thanks, Russ. Anyways, no, we discussed this thing on the Cryptic Commander last week as well, and like I shared a little bit of my, you know, upbringing and my thoughts, the reflections. I didn't mention though that the same thing happened a couple of years ago out here in Washington. You know, it's the home of the coast. You know, Wizards headquarters is, an hour, 2 hour drive from where I am. And there was a chain of LGS stores on the west side of the mountains that were getting hit. And it turned out to be somebody that was involved in the Magic community prior. They ended up, having drug problems or something, made the decision that they're going to break in. And I think one store in Bothell got broken into, and they had a Black Lotus stolen. Luckily, there was cameras, and the perp got caught. But who robs a collectible card store? Unless they have experience and knowledge in the financial department of things, they know how to get rid of the product, which is still kind of sketchy given it's a very inclusive community. If something's happening and a store gets broken into, I don't know. I mean, it's possible that the thief could approach the online market and try to off the product there. Trying to do it locally would probably be precarious because, just given law enforcement. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Burglary thefts have happened.
As part of my job, theft and anti-theft is kind of bred into it. And one of the things we've learned is that in a situation like this, it's pretty clear to see if the seller is selling it within 100 miles of where that perpetration happened, then they get flagged. It's a pretty sketchy move. As far as thievery happens, it's a very niche market. We all know numbers and stuff. So like anybody who's doing something like this, it's easy to get flagged. It's easy to get hit. Anybody who's doing something like this, they're gonna get caught real friggin' fast.
I
hope they
hate
do.
to say it, guys, but I gotta get jamming here. Thanks for having me. Good
all
seeing
right,
you again, Dystopian. It's been a bit.
Hey, thanks for
Minty,
being
welcome
here
on board, and thanks everybody for joining. And I will catch up with you next week.
Have a great evening, Bob.
Peace.
And then there was 4.
All right. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Now that no one's here, should I introduce myself?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Go for it, Pat. And hey, saw your message, Kenshin. I get you, bro. Have a good one. Yeah. So, what's happening? What? I saw Pat. Pat. What was that?
That was confusing. There's 2 Pats now.
Oh,
go for
yeah,
it,
my
Minty.
bad. Popper. Oh yeah, Minty, go ahead. Yeah, I'm all like blah, 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 blah. Go ahead, Minty. He's a new channel, guys.
I don't have a whole lot to say. I just I kind of been inspired. I mean, I've been watching Joey Moss for years. Rudy. He's almost not even Magic. He's almost a finance channel, but he does pack openings, and I watch him. I recently been watching Matt Caster Mage. DJ Longhair, Pawz, all these guys, MTG Attitude. I don't know. I kind of did a couple openings, maybe even a year ago, and just was like, you know what? I'm gonna open this product for myself. It was a Dominaria box, my first one. I was like, I'm gonna open product for myself. I might as well record it, put it on YouTube, share it with the world. And
there you go.
I'm not expecting to become a million follower channel, but I'm growing a little bit. I've been growing the last couple of months. I've been growing quite a bit. So I appreciate everyone that's reached out and subscribed.
And if you would do me
and
and by the way, guys, the links are down below in the description for everyone that's on. So if you guys get a chance and want to hook a fellow YouTube content creator up, please do smash that subscribe button and go check out those links. They're doing great work. So
and
did catch one of your videos. Yeah.
It's not, it's not, I know some people, they just record it, they slap it on YouTube. That's it. I definitely put a lot more thought into it. I spent a lot of time researching different softwares used for video editing and spend hours editing those videos. Even you see videos and it's like, okay, they added a price that took 10 seconds. Well, maybe, but I also had to look up the price. So I'm not really one to beg for the likes and the subs and stuff like that, but I do appreciate it when it happens. And I try to have a pretty regular schedule where I do 1 to 2 shorts a week, and then I do on Saturday or Sunday a longer video. So I've also got a mini collection coming out soon with some reserve list cards. So when I get that up, hopefully I'll have enough. I've honestly been putting it off. I'm trying to wait until I get up a little bit higher. I want to get like 100 subs and then drop it. Maybe have a little more viewership on it. I know there's some spicy stuff in there, so. I also brought packs. Yeah, and so I'm glad I got my camera working.
Oh, beautiful. Nice, awesome. Yeah, exactly. yeah. All right, let's have you crack one, bud. Hell yeah, love it. Love cracking packs. There you go.
Ooh, I'm going first.
Full
huh?
screen,
All right,
baby.
what do we want? So my LGS has a deal. If you spend more than $15 in Magic products on Thursdays, you get a free standard pack. So I bought these. I also bought one of these.
Nice.
For Prosper. This is kind of the good stuff. Maybe I open the crappy booster first and we'll do the other stuff later.
Green Ward.
This one's.
I know you can do it.
This is a draft booster and it has a little pull tab, huh? I don't know. Okay. Let's do it, man. I like the set boosters because of the potential for list cards. Schwampy?
Yeah.
Rare on top? Ooh. Oh, let me focus it. Archon of Emeria foil.
Not too shabby.
All right, well, that's not too shabby. What?
Whoa.
Duplication is real. Yeah.
Welcome
All
to
right.
the Matrix.
Okay.
They wanted to make sure that you got a full dollar value in your pack.
I'd just say there are some good uncommons too. Okay, that was very, very strange. You know what's funny is I don't know if you guys watch if you watch MTG Attitude, I won his like box break for 200 subs, and I got one of these in there. So now I have 3 Archons of Emeria. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all those, but
yeah, they said you need a playset. You need a playset.
Yeah.
For what? The standard deck's running 3 Archon of Emerias.
H. Oh, I missed that, Dystopian. Coach, thank you. You're awesome. Love that little video you did for us. That was great. And yeah, so he just said that he's subscribed to you, Dystopian, and he'll be back. Okay, cool. So yeah, when you get a chance, guys, go ahead and hit up Minty Magic and give him some love. And hold on, show that again.
Whoa. Double up. Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm having fun with the echo.
Right.
And if you don't like my channel, if you sub and then you watch a couple videos and you're like, oh, this guy sucks, you can unsub. I don't mind. I won't be mad.
Hey, sometimes it is that way, man. It's oh man.
Just make sure you go and put a thumbs down on every video and put a comment in about what you didn't like. I'm trying to help you, bro.
I get some videos and where it just randomly there'll be like 6 dislikes. I'm like, what the what? What did I do? It's just a normal video. What did I do wrong?
In case you're not subscribed to YouTube as the channel, like the people that make the algorithm that we work for, dislikes help as much as likes. A comment that says "You suck, Pat" helps as much as "You rock, Pat."
Well, they also tune that out too.
Good press, right?
No, 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
I subscribe every single time that YouTube comes out with a video, and they do it like twice a week, like every 10 days. They put out a video that talks about how they update the algorithm and what's happening with YouTube. No joke. Like, if you don't subscribe to YouTube as a creator, you're missing out.
Wait. You can subscribe to you. I didn't even know that was a thing. Now
yeah,
I gotta look.
So look up YouTube Creator Studio, and like YouTube creates videos by the people that make it, and they tell you what's happening all the time.
YouTube Studio.
Yeah, YouTube Studio.
I mean, I have a YouTube
All right.
studio. I mean, we can talk about this later, but
Yeah, I got you, man.
No,
Pat's a Pat. I'm
just
on
look
you,
it up
bro.
on the search. He'll pop in. All right, other Pat, you had a pack.
Boy, do I. I got all these packs. So that's the problem. Is I got like I buy these Zendies tendies by the case. So I actually, no joke, I was on my drive home and I lit up my YouTube because I get all the notifications. I'm a guy that pays attention to those notifications, right? So as part of those, you know, Rudy was blowing up my spot. I was talking to my boy and I was saying, hey, should I buy Modern Horizons 2, which on Amazon is on sale for under $200? $199.99 Amazon. Modern Horizons 2. So I asked my buddy boy, and I said, hey, should we buy 2 boxes of Commander Legends, which is clearly going up in price, or Modern Horizons 2 at $200, which is a great entry point? And he says to me, I don't know. You're in control of our money. What do you think we should do? And as I'm ready to text my boy back, he says to me, right, YouTube pops up. Oh, interrupts us. Rudy puts out a video talking about how Commander Legends is going to go up and up and up in value. So, of course, within 10 minutes, I get home and put in my order and then tell my partner what we're doing. So I get into this pack of Zendikar Rising. We get an insect token. We get a full art land and a Chalice of the Raging Isle. Worth pretty much nothing.
Bulk.
Ran Eve. Yeah. Let's just say this was trash. It was nice to talk to you, you know, have a great talk and everything. You know, this was fun.
I run Cherix in one of my decks.
I'm so sorry.
I have him in Phoenix because he mills for 17.
Right. If it's something else, it's worthwhile. But if it's this card, it's not.
I'll trade you. I got an Archon of Emeria.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll put it. We'll talk later. You know, after the stream. You know.
Yeah. So, wow. I totally knew what I was going to say and like nothing.
So I'm a big fan of the Jeweled Lotus. I think it's a great card. I think it's overpriced, but the same thing as Monocrypt. If they paid more, if we had more printings, we could pay less and get the same card. Of course, Dystopian. Oh, you tease me. I like what you're doing. Shh, don't tell me. Just show me. I think if we had less printings, I want to spank you, but we won't do it now.
Nice, spoily boy, baby.
Gotta love the Lotus.
It is the most favored flower.
It's fire.
I think the Jeweled Lotus is a great card. I'm worried that in the upcoming Commander Legends 2 Battle for Baldur's Gate that we are going to get a new real high quality chase card. The a spin-off of not a Mox, but a Tanalite. You know, we're gonna get something naughty. We're gonna get a box break. We're gonna get a 1 out of 6 card. I've been hearing, and we've been hearing videos, they're talking about it, about bringing back these lottery cards. Now imagine in a Commander's product, you know, just something special that we're used to. Maybe 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3 boxes get a Jeweled Lotus. Maybe 1 out of 6 boxes get something real naughty. A Krenishinaban, the Crystal Shard. Now, this is Battle for Baldur's Gate. We've got all these Adventures Forgotten Realms stuff. They're bringing back all these fancy printings for the most recent disliked AFR set, and it's already put in print. They can't take these cards back. They know what they're doing. They're putting them out. Whether it's good or bad, they know what they're doing. They're pushing these cards out. Maybe we see some of these fancy things. What do you guys think? What do you think, Minty?
Well, we talked about it before, but I want to say that Baldur's Gate should be the power level we were expecting out of AFR. So we should have some heavier hitters come out. It's geared for Commander, so they're not going to hold back. They're going to be expensive as all hell, like cost wise, but they're making it for Commander, so whatever. But yeah, I think that we will see some spicy stuff from it for sure. And you could have a good theory there on the mocks. Doing something mocks, just like that Jeweled Lotus, maybe it would be Jeweled Mocks or something. I could definitely see that happening. And also, I could definitely see.
WotC just did announce that they're having a new project team specifically for the Commander format. Not that they weren't focused enough, but now they've made an individual team specifically for the Commander format. So we're going to see as tuned a product as we ever have, if not better. And not that Arcane Signet and, your Soul Rings weren't nice. Maybe we're going to start seeing some of these other cards that aren't quite reserve list, but are as good.
For sure. And I think the power level, though, again, we should see some good stuff come out of Baldur's Gate. For the standard stuff, though, we're on the Great Power Down. So I hope that Crimson Vow is definitely going to give us some good tribal staples that we'll need for decks. But I'm a little leery. I don't know what the box toppers are going to be. If it's like something cool and old, I'll be stoked.
I'm kind of with Pat on this. I feel like it seems to me that WotC is slowly trying to find a way to reprint some of these cards or to make some of these cards legal. Power 9, reserveless cards, stuff like that. So, they've got Jeweled Lotus, which is kind of a fake Black Lotus. They've got Garth One-Eye, which literally makes Black Lotus tokens. So I feel like they might try to do something similar. They might make a 3-mana Time Walk or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe like a suspend. A Ancestral Vision that suspends 3, kind of like they did with the Soul Talisman. That way they can still have these abilities that let you get extra turns or draw cards, or like you guys mentioned the Moxes. Could they make a Mox that's just 0 mana, suspend 2, and now it's legal in Commander? Like, would that be? Would it still be very powerful if it has suspend 2? Because the whole reason why I think most of those Moxes are banned is if you got 2 in your opening hand in a land, well, you could play something that costs 3 for free. You could play a Mox, play a Time Walk, and now you're taking extra turns already. I feel like that they are definitely pushing the envelope on some of these banned or reserve listed or Power 9 type cards where they're trying to find a way to put them into these sets. And maybe that's
right. Is that what we're going to see in Double Masters 22? Is there going to be a triple quality product? I was just scoping around for Double Masters VIP. That stuff's $140. Are we going to see another product that's going from $99.99 to $150, or is it going to come out at $129 and go to $189? Is that the inflation that we're going to see? Is Double Masters 22 going to be ridiculously outpriced? Can we even get in on some of these new products coming up?
Well, my feeling is that a buck a pack. They already said they're raising prices, so. Are we going to see Magic's first, 300, 200 I could see. And still, I'm like, oh boy, 1 pack, 200. It's like we're in a sports world, and 300 for a freaking pack. That's like, bruh. And imagine what the
I mean, on
300,
that
400?
same discussion, Yeah, I was subscribing to a buddy today at work. He bought a box of Zendikar Rising from me at Rudy prices. And then we sold the box topper together, and we went through. He got an Ashaya, an Agadeem's Awakening, a couple of Pathways. Me and my buddy were happy, busting boxes together. And then I was talking to him. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I was talking to him today about VIP double masters. So he busts onto TCG and eBay, and he realizes you get 30 cards for $125 on the cheapest, a sale. $30, 30 cards for $130. I that's mind blowing. For what you hold in your hands, it's cardboard. Don't get me wrong, but there's something crazy to it. And just realizing, I got back into this in like March, and it was mostly from financial videos that brought me into this, and realizing that there's a huge monetary jump in stuff that you can hold a product at the right time. Like right now, Commander Legends. Hold that for the next 6 months, see what that naughty stuff does to you. Now, something like that in the financial market, that's hard to see a product like that I can hold on to. Robinhood only does so much. You don't hold anything. But to have something sitting over there in the corner, it's real interesting to see that you can buy and sell a sealed product and get money out of it, but at the same time to open up something, to buy a whole box of stuff and get these and play the gamble. Yeah. Dystopian knows the game. Yeah. As someone who has an LGS, do you buy sealed product and keep it and play on that margin? Do you wait and wait and wait? I mean, I'm in talks with the guy that owns an LGS, and he's in the same qualms I am. Do you buy Ikoria? It's going to go up. Every sealed product goes up. But if you open it, you can have money now. Do you play the gamble, or do you just wait and wait and wait and put more money in and hope this game that's been going for 30 years goes for 40 years and 50? Yeah. You're making the face I am,
I think my problem with all that is, financially, I can buy some of the cards, but buying a $200, $300 booster pack is just out of my reach. I recently bought a Modern Horizons 2 collector booster pack, a single pack, and I got lucky.
Yeah.
I made my money back.
Flex.
Yeah.
Put the flex in the chat. Come on, guys.
Hold on.
Big ups. Show me them muscles in the chat.
Big up. Come on. Everyone say flex.
Yeah,
my flexing, my bad.
Chat.
My bad. I'll stop flexing.
No,
bad.
that's exactly. No, you're fine.
No one tells me
it's
anything.
You got flex.
I like what
chat.
you're doing, Minty.
But
no, that's one of the best ways to buy that product. You get the highest quality out of the highest quality. Keep it going. Tell me what's up.
I was just gonna say, okay, I buy these, right? These are $450, $350. I don't mind gambling on these because I could get a $10 card. I could get a $40 card, But if I get pennies or whatever, I don't really care that much. But if I'm gonna sit here and buy double masters, I just know my luck. You could get a Mana Crypt, you could get a Karn the Great Creator, or you could get a Fulminator Mage, or like an Arixmatese. You know what I mean? I know this will never happen, but I think it would be cool if they're going to make a product that's $200, that you're guaranteed to get that $200 back. And the problem is that would be impossible because people would buy them up and drive the price. So
exactly. And we did see that. We just recently are seeing double masters singles from the box, recover, because now people need those, and Modern's picked up full swing locally here. So a lot of those are being picked up, and of course for Commander, there's a lot of good stuff in that set. So if you can get it on the cheap, do so. But people were scoffing back then. And you're like, it's a Masters product. It's going to be $200-$300 for the box. And, initially some people got in at like, 200, 250. Good for them. But, at the time, you got to keep some cards back and see what happens. That's what's difficult too. Like for my channel, since I'm not a baller, I kind of have to flip singles like ASAP to get some money back to get to the next box. So it kind of forces me into that. Like right now, I didn't do all that. I traded all my good stuff out of Modern Horizons 2 to get all those Verdant Catacomb fetches because I built a lot of those decks. So it's just like, I need them. So, and I was like, oh man, what did I do? But hey, it put some good decks together, so I'm stoked there. But yeah, most of the stuff is gone. But
it's definitely
that's
tough,
another thing I want to bring you guys.
The balance. I recently I busted two boxes of Times Power Remastered, right? And
right,
if you're trying to keep cards that are good, I had two Damnations out of the same box, a foil and non-foil.
Oh, I'm so
I'd
jealous.
love to.
I forgot you had those.
I'd love to have a foil in my deck, but I know I can make an extra $10 if I sell it. And as fancy as Dystopian knows what it is. Yeah, he gets the struggle. You're trying to make money, but you're trying to play the game. So it's a little bit of both. Like the game in paper and the game in paper. Right. Make that money, Sonny. It's a little bit of both. It's very disconcerting that it's still a trading card game, but the values are going higher and higher. Like my trade just recently, today, I sent in the mail to a real good friend of mine, right? A $20 bill inside of a $20 card. Because that's what the trade is now. Like, that's how it works.
Yeah.
If you're not trading a $20 card and a $20 bill, you're not going to win your next game of Commander. I need a Smothering Tide. That's how this works. Like, if you're not playing $20, $30, $40 cards, maybe you're not as competitive. But that comes down to, like, the Command Zone talks about, the professor talks about. Do you want, like, a power level 6 or a power level 7? Are you trying to have fun with your friends? Or is this an arms race? Are you trying to get big? You trying to get swole? You trying to beat your boys? Is this what it is? Come to the game with those, oh, my tokens get tokens. My 1/1s get 1/1s. Like, is that what it is? Are you going to pay for the tithe? Do you want to pay for study? Oh, I'm sorry. I asked you both of those. It's because I have both of those.
Hey, Dark. Good to see you, girl.
Yeah, so it's difficult. I definitely see that growth. In my small group, my LGS just started Commander every other week. I hold Commander at my house every other week. Like, no joke. I bring all the equivalent amount of people at my LGS. I just bring them to my house every other week. So it's weird to see that dynamic of like, we're buying and selling as much at my house almost as my LGS. My eBay account is as big as my LGS sometimes because I got my buddies that don't want to sell, but I can. So it's a weird community. There's so much ebb and flow. And like we were talking with Moxman, his influence on the market is incredible. Just sold Devi. I mean, I was bringing out, flexing it and shit. That's what we're looking to do with the new card. I mean, everything. There's so much movement in the market. This is an incredible place to be in, not just for the fun of the game, which I love doing. I mean, I got hard boxes, so I can go out and just beat the boys at the local place. But I want to make money too. I'm in my 30s. I want to retire in the beautiful, I want to put my toes in the sand off of this stuff. That would be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, y'all get it. But there's that flux, buy and sell versus make money off it. It's hard to buy a box and sell it and make money. To take yourself out of it, I got myself some nice fancy foil. I can't have that. I need to make money. You know,
there's that.
Yeah, there's that disconnect. You know, what do you take from your business? Yeah, you know, Dystopian sees it. Throw it to Dystopian. He's got a fucking line on this.
Hey, Coach. He says to you, are you a co-signer, Pat the Popper? You want to sell my cards on eBay for me? There you go.
Hey, bro, you know, I've got an account I do myself, and I have a business with my buddy. So, like, I have me, and I have someone else that I do this with. The only reason I started a YouTube channel is because I open so much product that I realized that I open as much as some creators, if not more. I mean, me and my buddy went through a case of Ikoria and a case of a Zendikar, just solo. Literally sitting one night, I drink, he don't, we smoke, and we were just sitting, busting through cards. We went through over 1,000 cards in a night of sealed product. It's just like, because we got the money. Why? This is what we want to do. So I realized I just want to bust open packs. That's my jam.
Yeah.
You know, I take sealed product. Hold on. I'm going to bust off my phones. I'm going to bring over a box.
Minty. Ooh.
Talk about
there you go.
flexing over here.
Yay. A whole box. By the way, guys, if you guys aren't, look at that. Yay. Dark is actually does the dice bags for Pawz and a few other channels. She made this beautiful thing, which is available right now. Was it 15% off? Was it, Dark? I forgot. I think it was 15% off or something like that, or 10%. Yeah, it was 10, something like that. Look at those boxes. Yeah, man, get it, bro.
So
but she made this bad boy here.
Oh man, that is a beautiful looking bag. I love the background on that. You know, not just the artwork, but the fabric that they chose.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's got that old school artwork frame, like the retro, where it blends in that smokiness.
Yeah.
I got this one. I just bought this one off. Or actually, I think my brother-in-law bought this for me. It's the same type of thing. It's like a very soft fabric. I like them a lot.
Looks felty.
She does custom bags too.
It.
So
you want to touch my sack?
Look on the link down below. Nice. Look
Full stop.
The link down below after all of the whatchamacallit, the links for everyone that's been on MTG Roundtable. Scroll down a little bit, look at merch, click that link, and that will take you to the store. I mean, obviously, pick up a dice bag if you don't mind. Help support me and her. And right now, we're doing a 50% off promotion on any of my dice bags. So if you guys want one, they're pretty cool. It holds like a ton of dice, and the drawstring's very nice, good quality. And she does bags for Pawz Brown as well. He has some beautiful ones. Make sure you guys go over to his channel and check those out.
I've seen Pawz sack.
I think I've seen it.
Beautiful. If you haven't seen Pawz sack, you should click the link below. Pawz has a beautiful sack, and if you want some of that action, click the link below.
That's right.
Pawz is not here to share a sack with the world. He is willing to share that sack with everybody.
So now, Modern Horizons 2 on Amazon, $199.99 for a draft booster box. Upload that site. Yeah, I know. So that was my discussion. I talked to this about 3 or 4 different people in my community today, and I said, "Hey, what should I buy? 1 box of MH2 draft or 2 boxes of Commander Legends draft sealed?" And they both said, "Ooh, boy, those are both real good options. You know, I can use Modern Horizons 2 in modern format." And I said, "I don't give a shit about the modern format. I don't play that game.
Yeah.
But if I want to sell it, those are the hot cards I want to get rid of, sell them real fast. But if I'm looking at Commander Legends, I just see all sorts of good cards that are always really good.
Nice.
Yeah, Dis knows what's up. Now, it's a difficult situation to be in, because like my commander that I play in my deck is out of Modern Horizons 2 set boosters. Yo, my boy, you know what's up. Me and Dis, we homes, long place, but we in the same place. Yeah, son. So I was driving on my way home. I got hundreds of dollars to spend, and I didn't know exactly what to spend it on. And Senor Rudy, Monsieur Taco Man himself, puts out a good long video about how Commander Legends and Jumpstart are just going to spike. So it's not like I buy into the empire or anything, but I realize the idea of marketing, that there's a very small niche community that we're all in. We're all part of this. So Perps, I can just say Perps, and the person I'm talking about, Mike. You know his name. You know who it is. I can say Rudy Bobooty. I can say Monsieur Taco Man. You know who I'm talking about. I can say the Professor. Yeah, exactly. This is a small community with a lot of fucking money. Pardon my French. But there are billions of dollars in the small market that we're working in. And they know that they can turn that wrench just a little bit, just a teeny tiny little bit every time. $5, $10, $15, $20. They know they can get a little bit more every time. They can put out a new product, and it gets everybody by the eye. And we're just going to get to a certain point where we can't buy that product anymore. Draft boosters, these are just going to be out the way. They're already pushing towards set and these other ancillary products.
Yeah, they're basically pushing it towards.
Although I gotta laugh.
Only you want to play with those cards? No, you got to collect them.
Yeah, hit it, DJ.
Yeah,
you got a line. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying though. Is just like the double, triple, quadruple masters coming out, man. It's gonna be money. They saw they could get $100 for a pack, so we're gonna see $150, 200. My guess is it's gonna be a 200 VIP for sure, coming out the gate. And remember, there's no MSRP, so they're gonna shortchange it, or unfortunately, there are some real life shipping issues.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah,
our flux at that point is 15%. 15% up or down. You could see something come out $199.99, and then you could see that same product at $229.99 or $179.99. Like if you go on eBay right now and you type in MTG Double Masters VIP, you'll see between $129 and $149. That's a 15% swing. That's huge. If you looked at a Tesla stock with a 15% swing, that's unacceptable on something that's secondary market. This is very surprising. They're running the thinnest line of a lawsuit the whole time. And we've heard this over and over and over. Can they keep doing this? Is Magic the gambling?
Magic the gambling. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And
hey, Savannah.
Every time. And that's the reason, right? When you switch over to my screen and you make this full screen, is it because you think this pack has a bunch of product in it that's worth more? Or did you think that was the one? Or maybe it was that one. Or was it that? Right. Which one has something that's worth looking at?
This one for sure.
It's definitely that
that's
one.
Awesome.
Right. Throw up the other pack.
Are you reading that, Pat? Pat.
I gotta say, Savannah's been up on my stuff, and I absolutely love what they're doing. It's as a great support as Charles has been throwing out. This is a wonderful community. And that's the great thing about the disconnect between the products that we're getting and the people that are thriving for it. It's people that love doing the the gamble as much as I do. It's like I grew up in Southern Connecticut, you know, that janky little spot where everybody thought it was rich, but nobody was. So we would all go to the casinos and we would play the game, you know, right? So I get I get that same feel when other people are opening packs at the local gaming store. Like, y'all want to get rich just like I do, and then you get a little bit more money. It's like you want to buy a booster box. You want to get a sealed product. You want to sit something with these fancy swoops on it, just like I do. You want to make some money.
Yeah.
Cool. But then don't be dumb. Sell the booster top. You know, sell that box topper for $50. Then sell those single packs for $3 a piece. Then you just made 45% return. But it's hard not to open up these packs like a gambler. You know, it's weird to do this as like a businessman and somebody who just loves to open the packs. I mean, I've been on the verge of changing my name to Pat the Popper because I just love opening packs. That's my jam. Like, that's literally the whole reason I started this whole channel, because I just want to open packs. That's my jam. That's my shit, man. You know, so like, it's difficult. The reason I buy stuff off of TCG and my mail day videos hit so big is because I love opening packs. I opened up a pack of stuff I got off of TCG. That stuff got like $100 worth of stuff.
Been a long minute. Man. Good to see you.
I love opening up an eBay package. You get yourself a $13 card every time. That's great. Yeah, I spent $13, but I got $13 worth of stuff. Hail the professor.
Exactly.
Buy single. You know.
You know, I was gonna say, it's funny. It's funny that Prof is like, buy singles, and then that dude has a booster box game where he opens 5 boxes
every single Friday. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I mean, I can't knock him. You know, it's just sometimes it's fun. You know, I would say that I do have some bulk. I do have some extra cards, but I don't have a whole lot of high end trade stuff because everything that I need for my decks I just buy, and then I usually sell the rest. I usually sell the rest to my LGS for store credit, which gives you more, and then I use that store credit to buy the stuff I want. But I bought Time Spiral Remastered. You know, I bought Dominaria. Like there are more recent sets where I bought a whole box because I just wanted to open the packs. You know, it's just fun.
That's
but
what it's for.
I will say most standard sets you're not going to get your value back. It's hard for me because I'm not really an investor. I mean, obviously I have decks that are worth hundreds of dollars. I guess you could say that's an investment, but I'm not. I don't want to have to deal with selling single packs on eBay and stuff like that. That just does not appeal to me at all.
Well, hey, there's another use. I mean, if you get use out of what you bought, the Linus just says this: I open boxes, so I have basic land cards for throwing at stuff. Probably,
you know, there's something to be said. You know, like me and my buddy. You know, he comes over. We split a 12-pack of Twisted Teas, and we go through a booster box of Zenegar Rising, and it's a great time. You know, split a couple of bong packs, a couple of brews. Have a good time. Open up some packs. Yeah, see, you know,
nice.
getting some fancy cards like that though. You got to gamble. You got to put in higher value. I'm spending $85 off a box like this. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna sell that topper for $41.99 plus shipping and handling. So I got to get $2 off every pack. So I just get to play the game over and over and over. It's like penny slots, you know. Yeah, Dystopian.
Hold on.
That's not allowed.
No.
That's not allowed
see, he's playing higher value games. That guy's putting money.
Oh, shit.
I didn't even see the
he's
card.
looking for that quarter slots.
What was it?
Really? Nobody recognizes
I know they know it, but I don't.
Invoke Prejudice. Invoke Prejudice.
Yeah.
The OG racist card.
Got the banhammer because
No. Like, that's just everything going on in the world currently. I guarantee within the next 10 years they're gonna like redact.
Yeah, for sure.
It's ridiculous. Those are not clans. Those are not clans members. Those are, what do they call them? Inquisitors. So I mean, in a sense, they were kind of dicks, but it wasn't about race. It was a religion. They were the ones that burnt witches, and
Burn the witches.
I'm probably not helping my case at all.
No.
But anyways, I enjoy the reserved list, and I enjoyed Invoke Prejudice as a card in a blue deck until it was banned, and now it's just sitting in a box. Can't really be touched. The art was I never looked at that card with racial undertones. Like, I believe I had it in a collection. Like this one, I just restored from a friend, because as soon as the whole movement happened, like after all the racist cards got banned, he had a buddy that went through and scribbled all over that card with acrylic paint. So I did what I could to restore it to its original condition. Still kind of screwed up, but I mean, it was I enjoy it for the fact that it was a stacks piece. It was a stacks piece, and they completely took it out of the game. So I was like, oh, I'll stick it in the box.
I am full wind behind your sail on this. Yeah, absolutely.
I believe it's more about, destroying history. If you don't like, even when it does come to a lot of the older Arabian's Nights and the Legends cards with racial religious undertones, if you erase that, you're erasing that history. It's the same as a lot of different situations, and I've just ended up in so many conversations regarding that. And it's not so much a defense for the actions of racism or xenophobic type people. It's more is, if you know that, it's better than having it happen and being blind to it. It's,
Yeah,
I'd rather know
denying the past of Magic denies you that history of both the cards and the game itself. And if they don't absolutely ban it as a collector's piece, they'll slowly go up. And as we see the culture change in the future, we'll see the entire format slowly change in the future. We're seeing the new Neon Dynasty come out, the auto-tune wrappers and the flashy bright colors of the future that we're currently part of. We're seeing that come into the format. Every card has something foil, something fancy to it. And we're going to see that slow shift in the future. And as people like me today, I brought up with Moxman, you guys earlier, some of these cards from like the mid-90s, the Urza's block, about how a $3.50 card is a great value card. And as we look at something like this, it's probably in what is it, Dystopian? Probably less than $10, right? Yeah, right.
Invoke Prejudice?
Yeah.
No, it's a $300 card now. And that all happened.
Yeah.
That all happened after the banning. Like, before everybody went up in arms over the racial, undertones of these cards, they were affordable. And now they are, like, since they were all banned and people are probably, like on the crusade burning them again, they're going up in value. It was the same with Demonic Tutor and God, what was the other one? Back when Magic first started, people were getting, like, burning these cards. Churches were, finding them in their children's collection.
What
and like,
set
hey,
is that out of?
The set is out of Legends.
Okay, I'm trying to look it up on MTG stocks, and they're giving me a very hard time.
TCG has it.
You won't find it.
200 or something like that. Yeah, a lot of sites have kind of erased it from their sites, and I'll be honest, I think that by WotC doing that, they've actually driven the value up on these cards.
Yeah, I can't find it on MTG stocks. That's very odd that on one of the most prevalent sites for finding cards value, you can't find the value of that card.
If they partner with WotC, they probably took it off their website because
can you even find it on TCG? I don't think you can.
You can find individual ones that people are selling, but I don't think you can find. I don't think you can just go to it and search it out.
It's almost like the war on drugs, where if you make it illegal or hard to find, people want to go out and find it. Like when your mommy said, "Don't you dare open that cookie jar. I'll yell at you." Yeah. So late at night, you open that cookie jar, and she yelled at you. But the first thing you wanted to do was open that cookie jar. So when they say you're not allowed to do it, the first thing you go and do is do it. I'm just saying, like, Reaganomics and all that shit.
Yeah, well, and shifting gears just a little bit, but in the same realm, you talk about Therese Nielsen art with Force of Will, and she's done some amazing artwork, and she got blasted by the trans community, which I'm not going to go into that because I don't want the show to be political. But I think
thank you, other Pat.
I think. Well, I mean, I don't know. She's a lesbian that got blasted by the trans people. But anyway, it's one of those things where I'm holding on to a lot of my old Therese Nielsen stuff because that stuff is going to go up at some point. All the big artists like Rebecca Gay. Let's say tomorrow someone found out that Rebecca Gay said something racist 20 years ago. Now her cards are worth triple the amount, and she's got reserve listed cards and legends cards and stuff like that. So some of these more popular, Seb McKinnon, Kev Walker, some of these artists that have more popular cards. I mean, I'm not saying I'm saving them and hoping that they get blasted for being homophobic or something, but like Therese Nielsen, I mean, if you have a Force of Will Therese Nielsen artwork on it, those things are only going to go up in value because they're never going to get printed again. They basically pseudo reserve listed some cards by doing this.
That's a great outlook.
That's true.
I honestly, so sorry to interrupt, DJ, but that's a very interesting outlook on the artist side.
Nice.
As the
Dystopian showed it. Yeah.
And that card's only going to go up. That Force of Will, the Alliance's Force of Will, is only going to go up. I mean, it goes up because it's an insanely good card, but it's never going to be printed again. They're not going to reprint that artwork ever because it's Therese Nielsen and they don't want to pay her for it.
And that's one of the big claims that we get out of these new printings is that they're having a difficulty with the original artwork, getting these reprintings of them. Some sort of contractual obligation and blah blah blah. I follow lawyers and stuff. I deal with lawyers in my work life and stuff. There's no reason that they can't print the reserve list. There's no actual obligation that they don't do it.
Yeah, that's a whole another can of worms. But
yeah,
it's
but so
what I was gonna say though.
Go right ahead.
Oh, okay. And so there's a lot of things that have gained in value due to current cultural whatever. I personally don't want to get political here, but I mean it happens. Look at Dr. Seuss? He did marketing and did cartoons back in the day when that kind of stuff was acceptable and the norm. So he got blasted because he said that years ago. And now some of his books, it's just some books they took out. They didn't take out all of it. So they're still reprinting all the classics. But some of them that were even slightly construed as being, racist or, culturally insensitive, they pulled those books. So, it's, for some people, they looked in their attic and, Dr. Seuss helped them out because that book that you've had around since a kid that didn't get colored on, you're like, oh cool, that's $300 right there.
All right, so I'll be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and take this format to just vent if I can. That I work in a public service format. I had
Yeah.
The most surprising thing happened today. Go ahead and mute me if you want now. This isn't going to be particularly wonderful. The most weird thing happened. Someone go ahead and put on their application today that they were a cis female. I didn't know what that meant. I had to go to my coworker.
Like a qualification? Or what is that?
As part of their identification purposes, which is absolutely obligatory. You cannot opt out of that field in the service that I work in. I provide identification to people. Part of my service, you have to fill out that field. And they put in cis female. I didn't know what that term meant. So I had to go to a coworker to learn what that meant. And I was very disappointed with current American society that that was a thing that existed. I'm in my early 30s, and I was just really surprised that saying to somebody that I was born this gender and I'm currently this gender to somebody else matters. I was really surprised that that was a thing that existed in America today. And again, I'm from rural Connecticut in my early 30s, and I'm just really surprised that saying to somebody my genetic history mattered. And I don't know why this came up on the Magic the Format, but as we go forward, maybe it's just elves. Maybe we can't figure out what boys and girls are on elves. I mean, it's a really pretty person. Is that what the issue is? No, but America's a weird place, and I think as we go forward, it's just going to get weirder in Magic the Gathering as a format. We're going to see a lot of oddness. I don't know. A little bit buzzed up here. I'd love to just see DJ open a pack. How's that?
I don't say I want to open up my Strixhaven pack too, man. I have these packs here. I'm just itching.
All right, let me blow you up. Hey, and guys, just to let you know, I'm pretty middle ground on that. I don't think it should be an issue, or that it should be to the forefront. So my standing is, if you are
what do I care about your genitalia for? Like, honestly,
I don't.
What happens in your crotch doesn't matter to me.
My point is, wait. Pat, my point is tell me what you want to identify as. Some people tell me what you want to identify as every week, but I don't care. I don't want to disrespect you. You want to identify as female. Cool. All right. Are we gonna play the game or what? I mean, we
exactly
argue about it,
right. Yeah.
Can we just play the game?
Yeah. I got into Dungeons and Dragons, and that was one of the biggest things.
Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Night. Love you, buddy. Imagine I'm stroking your hair gently.
Imagine I'm stroking your back.
When I got into Dungeons and Dragons, that was one of the biggest speeches someone said. When you come to the game table, it's just, are you playing the game? Are you a friend at this community? I don't care who you are. Just bring your personality, and that's how I treat people.
And
I have no issue with it by the means, but
why
yeah.
All right, so let's blow you up, Minty, but I just want to put that out there. I personally don't care.
We're all welcoming. I don't think there's anybody here.
No.
Oh goodness, no.
I played with trans people. They play the game like the game should be played. So that's what we're here to do, is be a community and play the game. So
I agree. It doesn't matter what you identify as or what's down there. If everyone can play the game the exact same way.
Right, turn those cards sideways. That's all I care about.
Being gay or being a they doesn't affect your ability to play Magic, right?
Right, as long as you don't play Mindslaver on infinite turns, I'm okay with you. Like that's absolutely. I ask people turn 0, no Mindslaver, cool, we're friends. Continue from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think did Dystopian say is he leaving? Is Dystopian leaving? Maybe we let him chat a little bit.
No.
Oh, I thought he said he was leaving.
Pawz was leaving, yeah.
No, Dystopian throwing loves at you, son.
All right, here we go. Mystical Archive or bust. I honestly don't even
Yeah.
know what's in this. Demonic Tutor? Is that the Mystical Archive?
Demonic Tutor. Demonic Tutor.
Ooh,
Demonic
is that
Tutor.
Mind's Desire, I think?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
Gift
Oh,
of
Time Warp. That's
Estates.
Time Warp. Oh.
Number one underrated card, Gift of Estates.
Oh shoot. Yeah, dude. I love Gift of Estates, man. I actually pulled one of those from this set, the Time Shift
Nice.
or whatever it's called. Mystical Archive.
I play that in my Slivers deck because it's that good to get Triumphs. 3 different Triumphs with an Amulet of Vigor.
Okay, I don't have that one.
Oh, Snakeskin.
Oh, never mind.
Yo, Snakeskin,
Snakeskin, that's
solid
cool.
hit. That's
Yeah, I like that.
hexproof, instant speed for 1.
Hold on, I just realized. Did I get Dragon's Approach? I didn't even really look through the comments. Boo.
I didn't see it.
I like Snakeskin Veil. I actually like this artwork on it too. It's pretty neat, I think. All right. And a foil wall.
The lioness. Identify as Mindslaver on infinite turns.
Nope. Now we're gonna have
No, you naughty boys. So that's how I lost my most recent Commander game. We didn't even lose. The guy, we didn't lose. He won. He just said, "I control your turn and his infinitely."
Hold on. Dystopian saying something.
Hey, yeah, guys, I hate to cut it short after opening such a big can of worms, but I do gotta blow.
Oh, you're good, man.
The
Thanks
wife.
for coming on. Appreciate you.
She
bro.
wants to. The wife, she wants to feed me. I don't know why, but I think it has
no,
something
man.
to do with
Good,
me
yeah.
staying alive tomorrow.
My wife brought me
Ooh,
tacos.
tacos.
They're pretty white tacos.
So-
though. They got corn and beans in them.
To everybody in the chat that I missed, I apologize. Like, I'm gonna try to get this thing fixed so I can work without the echo, without all the nonsense. And I'll catch you next time. DJ,
Later, man.
Pat,
All right.
Minty,
You have a good one.
love y'all.
Have a good one.
You guys
brother.
have a great
Peace.
evening. And until
Yeah,
next
we'll
time,
catch you soon.
been Dystopian World.
Dystopian World
Rub that
Games,
belly,
Go check
boy.
them out on YouTube. All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
that was
Lannis
fun
just
trying
asked-
to balance that.
Yo, for sure,
But
DJ,
yeah,
you did a great job on that reverb.
Knocked out. For sure. Okay. Yeah. So that was an all right pack. I mean, you know, but it was, at least it wasn't a $20, $50, $100 pack or $200 pack.
Yeah,
Oh my
I didn't
God,
buy
yeah.
anything over $450 for this one. I just wasn't sure how things were gonna go, and honestly, I kind of saved those expensive ones for my
I
my
want to
own
see if you
videos.
get the
but-
Power 5. I want
Power
to see if you
5?
get that Power 5 in the Midnight Hunt. So to me, the
We do-
Power 5 is Arlen, Meat Hook, Tolvar, even though
Ren
it's cheap,
7.
Ren and 7, and of course, was it Unnatural Growth? Was that the name?
Oh, Unnatural Growth. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see it.
You want to rip it right now? All right, let's do it.
Yeah, go for it. I have my
Just wanna
Strixhaven
pull
pack. I was going to save it for a short, but I don't see me getting to that anytime soon.
You wanna
Go ahead,
blow it
man.
up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, what the heck? Sometimes I can get those pull tabs, and sometimes I can't, man. All right. Hey, have you guys noticed? Okay, I'm gonna bring up some controversy right now. Have you noticed that some of these are glossy and some of them aren't?
That's what I've
I
been
haven't
hearing.
got a non-glossy yet.
So
I
all
have
the ones I
been
got from a
hearing,
bundle
yeah.
were not glossy, and all the packs of the bundles were not glossy. When I bought single packs, they were glossy. I don't think you can really tell, but
Huh.
this one is glossy for sure.
Yeah.
All right, what do we want here? Consider. I think that's the only common worth anything. I don't think it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there you go. That's nice.
There you go. Nice.
Oh, I still got like 6 cards. What the heck? That's nice. That's a very nice one. Tavern Ruffian. Oh, that one's not very good, I don't think. Oh, all right. No Power 5, but I'll take the Shipwreck Marsh, man. That's nice.
Not too
Yeah, it's
shabby.
nice. Full art even.
That is very dark.
All right.
But I also need the adjustment light.
I'm
I've
feeling
only
a
got
little
one
bit jelly.
more pack,
so
so if you want to open a
let
pack,
me
go for
crack
it.
one and then I'll get right back to you because I want.
No, I
I
don't.
want to
We can. I don't know how long this is gonna go, but I don't mind waiting. We can hold on to it. That's whatever.
All right, bet. Okay.
I want to say real quick. Linus said, "Has anyone made Defender's deck?" And I want to say that if you want to play Defenders, you got to go with Arcades. Arcades is the best Defender by far.
So this was sent to me, guys, by MTG Attitude, and I was going to do a short on it, but I probably want to say more on that short than a minute. So screw it. I'm going to crack it.
That's how I feel.
I haven't cracked it back in a while.
Oh,
yeah.
By the way, so not to interrupt, this box, me and MTG Attitude are you may be doing a box split on this Strixhaven Collector's box.
Nice.
Yeah, we got it in the works. A little behind the scenes, a little tease because we're at 2 hours. Anybody that's here in the stream still, go ahead, put a little, like and subscribe. Say, hey, you're looking forward to it. We're gonna be us, me and Dave. We're gonna open all 12 packs, and on top of that, we've got a high quality ante. We're looking at box toppers versus box toppers for this product that doesn't have box toppers. Yeah, so we're looking at throwing a good value up here on stream. Just for those likes and subscribes, we want people that enjoy it just as much as us to come out and look at it, Sorry to interrupt you, DJ. Go ahead. You getting that tastiness you're getting into.
Oh, dude. I haven't opened a collector's in forever, so I'm like,
I
thank you
like it
so
how
much,
you got
Attitude.
I'm licking my lips just like you are. Look at that shininess. God, that's picking up good.
Look at that. Look,
it's like a rainbow.
Shininess. Oh yeah.
I don't know. He put that pack down. I think he altered it. I don't know.
Oh
yeah, right. Well, I had to flip over because you wanted to show
cameras.
that box.
We switched cameras.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, I know, right? Okay, so we got our first rare. Conspiracy Theorist. Okay, we got Essence Pulse.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that card.
It's out of one of the commander decks, but it's extendo, so that's cool. Let's see. Gain 2 life. Each creature gets -X/-X till the end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Okay. If you're playing with life gain, that's not too shabby.
There at the beginning of it, it's at least -2/-2 because you gain 2 life. So you throw a 1 green on top of that. That's the life surge card. You gain 4 life, 8 if someone died this turn. That's not too shabby. You sacrifice. You got a black-green sacrifice deck and aristocrats. You could see some spike up in that Essence Pulse right there.
So I think that was out of the Witherbloom with the chef and all that.
Yeah.
Was it that one that was in? I think so. Yeah. All right. So we got a Teachings of Archaics.
Solid. Look at that artwork. Good stuff.
That art is cool. Yeah. So it's the blue lesson. That's extendo. Okay.
I think you're teasing all this.
Eliminate.
Stuff.
Okay,
solid.
Eliminate.
Useful. Very good.
And it's the same one. I swear to God, she's looking at Faithless Looting and going, "I can do it better. I can pour soup out as well." Okay. Faithless Looting, Revitalize, and Radiant Scroll Wielder, Foily Boy. Okay. Well, it's good to open a pack. We got a treasure and a spirit token. All right.
Some of those tokens go for like $1 or $2, honestly. I don't know. Spirit treasure. The collector ones, the double-sided ones, the double-sided foil. I know my LGS is always buying them. They buy them for like $1 or $1.50.
So I gotta say that
this one was etched.
Oh, there you go.
Is it? I don't know.
One of the big misses on Ikoria is the shark tokens, the flying shark tokens. Those are going for like $350 a piece. So a lot of people. I did a draft, and honestly, I picked up like 4 of them out of 2 draft boxes because nobody wanted them. They were all, fluff at the end of it, and I had already opened like 2 cases at this point going into the draft. So I knew the value of a bunch of the product, and it was just crazy to pick up that much extras. I had triumphs coming around on the third pass in a draft. At that point, I didn't care that I was losing because I had picked up so much money. It was just weird to go in and see that type of.
All right, other Pat. Let's see that Arlen Meat Hook. What else we got?
My only other pack is the Kaldheim.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. You did. What did you get out of that pack? I forget. I'm sorry. I must have spaced for a second.
The Midnight Hunt?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It was the land. Shipwreck Marsh.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. That's right. Okay.
This guy, Suspicious Doughy.
Yeah. That one should jump up. All right, we got Kaldheim, baby. Going back to the cold ham.
You know what? I don't want to. I'm probably jinxing it right now, but I pulled 4 or 5 Faithless Havens. That's like the only card I pulled from this set. So.
Oh wow, yeah, no, I hear you, bro.
Let's go for a foil Skewed Swarm right here. Come on.
Let me make sure.
Different set.
Is it focused? Is it focused?
We can see it.
Phone I'm reusing is kind of janky. All right. I don't think anything in the common slot is worth anything in the set, is it? Dang, a lot of commons. Yikes. Reflections of Lajara.
Come on.
That one's not really, we're doing a whole lot, right? Uncommon. Oh, okay. All right, okay. A rare.
He says
Raven's Warning foil.
Okay.
Create a 1/1 blue bird creature token with flying, gain 2 life when one or more creatures you control with flying deal combat damage to the player. Look at that player's hand and draw a card. Hey, that's not bad. You can put a card you own from outside the game on top of your library. I don't really like the outside the game stuff. That never really seems to do anything. Womp womp. Oh, kitty.
Yeah, no, we know Dystopian. Yeah, no one said anyone's a racist or anything like that. So I hope that the takeaway from our little conversation is that play the game. That's about it. And tell us what you want to identify as if that is an issue to you. Because we don't want to offend you. Let's just play the game. Period.
Right? I just want you to lose by having 0 life. Like, I don't care what happens between your knees. I just want you to have no lands and you fucking lose.
No lands, huh?
Like,
so you're
I don't care how many earrings you have. I just want you to lose.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what color your shirt is. I hope you lose. Like that. That's all there is.
I want to make you salty in game, not in real life, but in game. I want to make you salty AF.
Yeah, like I ramp, you lose. Do you pay for smothering tithe? No, you lose. Like,
right. All right, so I got one more pack. I was going to save it again, but I was just like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we got. So we got Old School Guilds of Ravnica, courtesy of Core. Thank you very much, sir. And let's see a foil. Well, you know what? I'm not going to call it out because I don't know. I just want to be festively surprised on anything I get out of this pack. So festively, okay. That's right. There's no list cards. This is back in the day. Back in the day. Oh, the MVP. Dude,
back in the day.
MVP of I actually played white back then because this guy's a baller, bro. And limited. I mean, this guy's awesome.
You know, the white weenies from this set was gross. That deck was just so good.
Need that gravity punch. Watcher in the Mist. That goes me $20. We got Goblin, an Aspiring Unicorn, Big Old Giant. Pound Town pack, baby. Channel Troll. Boo. Hey, and a foil uncommon. But we got Flower and Flourish. Oh,
I think
at least we get to see a shiny foil. Is it really? Huh.
Flower is pretty good.
That's cool.
It searches for a forest or a plains. It might not be worth.
Oh yeah. But yeah, for sure. If you're running those colors, it's not a bad little come up. Hell yeah. So that was fun. Got to crack some packs. Hell yeah.
I mean, I lost to a gate deck not too long ago, so it's interesting to see him come up.
Oh, the gate's ablaze. Oh, with gate. Oh man,
I lied. It's
and
a
that
quarter.
RAM. It's a quarter. Yeah.
That's for
Yeah,
the
there
foil.
you
It's a
go.
quarter for the foil. Yikes.
Yeah. No worries. Hey, the price of admission was perfect, so I'm happy. And I don't know how many channel trolls I have. I have so many, and I've given away some and all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, very cool. Thank you very much, Core. I haven't got to crack a pack in over a week, so I'm like, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. So, anything else you guys wanted to discuss in chat or in general? Anything Magic related?
No.
Unfortunately not for me. I got to actually get going. It's already pretty past my bedtime, and I got work tomorrow, so I got to sign off at this point, boys.
All right, Pat. Thanks for hanging out today, and we're probably gonna be wrapping up here in the next couple minutes. I hope you have a good night, and I did get the receipt, bro. So we have a trade going on, and you're finally gonna have that smothering tithe, so you can ask that annoying question: do you want to pay for Ristic Study? Do you want to pay for smothering tithe?
Do you want to pay?
And
yeah,
pay.
Yeah, just so wonderful. Oh, I'm so tasty.
Oh, yeah.
There's a nice sweet board station coming for you with that Urborg. Oh, it's gonna be nice. I can't wait to sacrifice some people with that skull clamp I got coming as well. Oh, I got some naughtiness. It's gonna be great. Hey guys, till next week.
We hooked
Pat
each
the
other up.
Popper.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, we'll see you next Thursday, and have a good one. We'll be wrapping up here pretty soon, guys. Is there anything else, Pat? Was there anything that you wanted to talk about? Minty.
There you go. Bye.
I kind of, for the first one, I was kind of just gonna go for the ride and put in my 2 cents here and there. Most of the stuff that we talk about is kind of all the stuff that I kind of see in the news and on Facebook and on YouTube and stuff like that. So I think we kind of hit all the stuff that I really, wanted to chat about. Maybe some things I didn't want to chat about.
Well, yeah, no, it happens, but it's open forum pretty much. So, but we again, the whole thing with that. I hope no one takes anything negative from saying any of that. It was just a matter of play the game, and this is what happens when you ban cards. It does affect the market, and that's what's going on. That card was like the one that he showed earlier, the prejudice one, right? It was like $1, wasn't it? Like so just the market noticing that is like, wow, dude, this dollar card is now 300. This is crazy. But there is some place you'll have to put a little extra work to be able to actually sell said card, because they have signed contracts with a lot of the big online sellers that they can't even post that card. So
I think what's unfortunate about some of that situation as well is that you could be someone like Dystopian or whoever, and you're like, I played that card. Like I had that card in decks. I never really even thought about it. But then you've got those people who buy it because it's racist. You know what I mean? And that's the unfortunate thing about it. I mean, you're always going to have stuff like that, but there's people who buy stuff. There's someone who's going to buy that and put it in their deck just to be controversial. You know what I mean? And that's the unfortunate thing about it.
Yeah.
Like I would never seek that card out anymore, but.
And some of the cards that did get banned were just like, okay, well, one, it's old and no one ever uses that card anyway, so okay.
And now it's worth something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like thank you for noticing. I guess we didn't even think about that before. It was just like, can you play the card? Is the card gonna work in my deck?
There's a couple of them.
I don't care.
There was a couple of them, and maybe this is just my ignorance, but there was a couple of those cards, and I was just like, this is racist? What do you mean? I had to like look up why the card was racist, honestly. And I was like,
I looked through it, I was like, I don't get it.
Because people in the war called somebody this 100 years ago. I guess there's some words where it's just like what he was saying earlier with the whole cisgender. It's like he had to look it up. He didn't know what that meant. And it's the same thing with these cards. Like I would get one of those cards and maybe put it in my deck, and then somebody be like, "Oh, you're racist," and I'd be like, "What? This card's what is it really? I didn't have no idea."
Yeah. Yeah, they had a similar issue. They actually had to take it off the market and reprint it for Will the Wise. And when I first glanced at it, I didn't even see what the problem was, and then I saw it. I was
That's
like,
from the new
"Oh,
Secret Lair. That's from the Stranger Things, right?
yeah, exactly."
I did. I
And
saw that as well.
yeah, I didn't see it till after. So like, I think Perps pointed it out, and I was like, "Oh crap, okay." It was a card I wouldn't use, so I didn't. You know, it was already out of my head. I didn't even think about it.
I will
But
say that there's just like there's people seeking those cards out for malicious reasons. There are also people who try to
Yeah.
find the bad in everything. And I'm with you. I would never see that, but at the same time, if I was homosexual, maybe I would see that. Maybe I would be more tuned to that. You know what I mean? So, anywho.
Yeah, for sure. I sometimes we talk real topics here, and that's what happened. But other than that, like I said, doesn't matter who you are. Let's play the game. That's it. So Savannah, what's going on here? Yeah, I like it. She says, you guys are in the States, so shrug up. Should relax some more, right? Totally. I totally agree. And yeah, the attention to it all, me personally, and I'm not trying to get involved really, but me personally, it's like I'm already past all that. I just don't like how some entertainment is getting changed by it, because our politics don't fall into that particular storyline. So why? If it's about that, cool. I'm watching a movie about it. There you go. But let's see. Saw 2 posts of Nikatru about some preacher about the demoncy, demonic sea. I can't even pronounce that, of Magic and Pokemon. Yeah. For sure. No, I didn't see that post, but I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I came, I'm not worried about it. Yeah. We're all people. Yeah, exactly. We are all people, and we are all one community for Magic, and that's what we're here for. Demonic nature. Thank you.
I will say that my experience with the Magic community has been 1,000 times over more positive than it's been negative. You know what I mean? For the most part, if you're in this community, you just want to play the game, and you don't, I mean, teaching somebody Magic is one of the most tedious things in the entire world, but the rewards of that is like so much, because now you got someone you can play with for the rest of your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But
exactly, and that's what I love about this community too.
When I was first starting out, and I was like trying to find certain cards, I mean, there were people at shops who just give me cards. I mean, I remember a guy gave me foil Simic Signet, and I was just like, "Yo, like this card's like $10. You sure you want to give this to me?" He's like, "Yeah, I got more of them. I don't really care." And I was like, "All right, like thank you." Like I think I gave him some $5 card, and he gave me like 3 cards back in return for $20 total value or something. And it's just like, there's a lot of people in the Magic community that are just good people. And I would say that 98% of the people are going to be good people, and you're not going to even run into these problems if you're at an LGS, honestly. Those people that walk into an LGS are not going to stay at that LGS very long, and no one's going to want to play with them, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. And let's see, healthy equality. Yep, exactly. There are differences. Yep, exactly. No, I hear you, Savannah. I should
probably open.
Man, that's like a whole nother topic. But yeah, what was up?
No, then I was just saying I should open up YouTube and look at the comments. I haven't been looking at them.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's right. Wealth money, coach. Wealth money. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. It's been we talked about a lot of different stuff today. Cracked some packs, and some of it's comfortable, some of it wasn't, but they're all real things, and you all know our stances on it, and I appreciate everyone for giving their stance on it. It's cool. So we're gonna see about setting up a game on Sunday. Last Sunday did not work out just for anyone. I needed 3 players, and we had 1. So hopefully we'll get that fixed, and hopefully get a game going for you guys on Sunday. because I am itching to play. Saturday I get to play, so I'm stoked about that. I'll be able to get out of the house and get some Commander games in. But yeah, anyone's welcome. Just hit me up. If you want to get a hold of me, down below in the description, there's my email. And of course, the link to Facebook and Discord. If you're having any issues, just holler, let me know. And thank you, Minty, for coming on, bro. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I did, man. I was worried I wasn't gonna have anything to say, but I mean, you start talking about Magic, and you just kind of start words that start coming to you. And I will say, if I'll probably be free Sunday, and maybe you'll see a little bit of Prosper, and maybe you'll see a little bit of Valky. You never know.
Yeah, I got to fix my Prosper deck. It just, I don't know. I know Debacle promised to help me, and I just been busy. So, but now I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'm gonna relax. If anyone wants to chat on Facebook or Discord, actually, you know what? I've been forgetting to do that. Let me put the Discord link in the chat here. We can carry on conversations over there. It's been kind of quiet in my Discord lately, so I'm sad. But come on over, talk about whatever. We're good peeps. If I can figure out my phone. Okay.
I was just about to say, you never
Getting
sent
all
me your
boomer over
Discord
here.
link. We even talked about it.
Oh. Oh crap. Yeah. All right. My
So
bad.
yeah, put it in the chat, and I'll open it up now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna. Yeah. Echo. Okay. All right, Savannah. Thanks for hanging out. I'm just gonna get the link in here. It is in the description, but I heard some people had problems with that. I don't know why, but wasn't me, man. So yeah, I hope next week we should have some spoilers, so that's going to be super exciting. Okay, now I'm in there. There we go. Let me get this over. Yeah, it's the same link. It's a forever link, but okay, share link. Copy. Sorry, I'm all boomer over here. Okay, paste.
Right click, copy.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. All right, Coach. Have a good night.
Again?
What's that? Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. So there's the Discord link. You guys can also join us on Facebook. We got a group page there, and it's auto include. So go ahead and come on in. Yeah, I'm just like so ill prepared to give a stupid link because it's being lame to me. Oh, come on.
Hey, the one
right.
in the description just worked for me. The one in the description just worked for me. It was the one I think that was on your channel that didn't like me.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
The one on the
so
channel
you're in
said
now,
it
right?
had expired or something like that. Yeah, I just posted in there. I'm in, so we're good.
All right, beautiful. And you have the Facebook group. That link works. So there you go. Just look at the description, guys. All right, so look out. Probably do a random stream sometime. I'm not sure when, but definitely, hopefully, see you guys Sunday. That will be good times. All right, guys. You guys are awesome. Stay that way, and I will catch you next time. Bye.